Look at your knees to your chest, right? Oh, yeah. And you want to make sure that you got your shoulders relaxed, right? Hopefully you're relaxed. Not easy to be relaxed. You know, I always tell people to relax all day, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, my shoulders are so tight. I don't have anybody tell me to relax. Then you're going to hug your right knee to your chest, left leg is out straight, and we're going to go side to side. If you want to have one foot down, if your back's feeling tight, that's okay too, right? Try to think of bracing that core. And we're moving slow today, right? Oh yeah, nobody wants to move fast. Heck no. I don't move too quickly, especially on a Monday. Maybe after I have afternoon coffee, which that's on the to-do list today. Afternoon coffee, check. So we're gonna go one more each leg, and then you're gonna have one leg up straight, grabbing behind that hamstring, and we're gonna go side to side there. So again, if you want one foot down on the mat, you can. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed, right? And again, you're not going as fast as possible. Your hamstrings won't like it if you go really fast, so don't even try it. They'll probably get mad at you. They'll be like, what? So keeping those shoulders relaxed, bracing that core. And we're gonna go about one more to each side. Then we're gonna relax down. And we're gonna do some bridges, yes. So make sure those feet are at least knee or hip width apart. Exhale, you're gonna press up, inhale, coming back. Knee or hip width, that's the same thing. I would hope that your knees and hips would be in alignment, right? So squeezing those glutes, coming back down. If I lose the internet today, it's Chris's fault. So, but it looks like it's frozen right now. Right, so squeezing those glutes, nice and easy, pressing up and back. Right, and on this next motion, you're gonna hold your bridge, right? And we're gonna go up and down on our tiptoes. So stretching out those ankles, stretching out those calves, and breathing. Always breathing. We're always breathing. Can't not breathe. I guess you could, but don't, you know. Then you're gonna stay up on those tiptoes, and we're gonna do half bridges. So half down and up, right? So you're trying to keep those hips up off the floor. If you needed to bring your hips all the way down, you can, right? But we're just trying to make you burn just a little bit during warm up, right? Because no warm up is good warm up without a little extra oomph in it, okay? So we got about 10 seconds, and we're gonna get our core going, right? So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're gonna relax your hips and heels down. You're gonna have hands behind your head, elbows are nice and wide. We're gonna inhale in, exhale, you'll lift into that crunch, push your back down. Nice, easy inhale coming back, right? So make sure we're not pulling on our neck. You wanna keep those elbows wide to hold that posture. And again, it's slow and controlled, right? So as you do this core move, if you're really focusing on your core, as you crunch up, you might even shake a little bit, right? Right, that doesn't mean you're weak. That just means you're isolating those muscles. Okay, so really focus on pushing down that back every time you lift into the crunch. Because we'll have a little bit of core bracing today, but nothing too wild. So on our next motion, we're gonna hold our crunch and we're gonna march our legs. So if holding your crunch hurts your neck, of course you could have your head down and focus on bracing. Otherwise, we're hanging tight here and you're trying to knee yourself in the nose. No, don't do that. You knee yourself in the nose, you get a bloody nose. And then you're gonna ruin your workout clothes. You don't wanna do that. Okay, we got 10 seconds, really focus on that core. Squeeze the core, push the back down. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna relax our head down. And then we're gonna go into our dead bug, right? So we're gonna progress through this. You'll start with your arms up straight. Your right arm comes back, left leg comes into tabletop, and you're gonna go side to side. So we're gonna have one foot down on the ground. If you wanna advance it already, you could, but I'm not going to yet. Okay, so as you're moving, make sure that your lower back is pressed to the mat and your core is tight the whole time. Okay, and you're just nice and easy going side to side, right? So taking your time with it, right? Don't ever think you're too advanced for the warm up, please. So you're gonna go one more to each side like this. And if you can, we're gonna have both legs into tabletop. And this time you would extend out and come back in. Okay, so nice and easy going side to side. If extending out hurts, you could have one foot down on the ground, but really pay attention to that lower back, right? If your back is arching or hurting, you should probably modify, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. If your hip is popping, hey, you're in the same club as me. My hip's popping. It's tight too. Okay, so you're going to go one more to each side. So you can keep maintaining and doing that position there, or if you want to make it harder, arms and legs are up straight and you're doing the straight variation of that same move, right? So just nice and control. Okay, you're breathing. You're not going quickly. You're paying attention to your back. We're going to do a total of 4 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to relax back down and we're going to go into our bridges here again. So feet are just back flat on the ground. You're going to press up into your bridge. Your knees will go wide. Your knees come back, your butt comes down. So it's kind of like you're almost doing like a butterfly motion with your legs, but make sure that your feet are staying flat on the floor the whole time. So if your knees go too wide, your feet are going to roll out, right? But we don't want that. We want our feet constant contact with the floor. So we're just warming up those hips a little bit more. It shouldn't be a huge motion with your legs, right? If you can have your knees go way wide and keep your feet down on the floor, I'm impressed because I don't think that's possible, right? So make sure that inside of your feet are not rolling off the mat. Okay, nice and controlled. It's almost like you've got a band around your legs, but you don't. And on this next motion, you're going to stay up and you're just going to do wides with those knees. So we're really warming up those hips and those glutes, right? So then when we hold bridges later, our glutes are going to be all fired up and ready to roll today. Those glutes, they make the dream work, I tell you. Okay, we got about 15 seconds, and then we're going to get our arms moving for the day. 10 seconds. And then you're just going to hold a regular bridge. Arms are coming up tall. You're going to have both hands come down to the floor and then right back behind you if you can, right? So palms down, the back of the hands. So squeezing those glutes as you're holding your bridge, right? And we're warming up those shoulders, making sure they're ready to move today because they're going to, right? They're going to move, right? And we're going to do about 3 more here. Here is 1, back, 2, coming back, 3, arms are up tall. You're going to have your palms facing each other. And this time you're going to alternate. One arm is going to come wide. It's going to come back to the middle. And then you'll go to the other side. So we're not doing both sides at the same time, right? We're warming up your brain a little bit here. Uh-oh. Right? We're going to see how smart you are. I don't know. Okay, we're going to go 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to relax. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to grab our dumbbells and we're going to kind of do progressive exercises. So that means we're going to start with a basic set and then we're going to keep repeating it, but as we repeat, we build. Ha. Oh yeah, it's going to be great. Okay, so for our first motion, we're going to be working our triceps. So what you're going to do, you're going to have both legs in tabletop, right? Or if you need 1 foot down, that's okay. Arms are up straight. You're going to bend your elbows. Your weights come down to your shoulder. You're going to extend up. We're going to do 30 seconds just like that. Okay? So that's our starter move here. Ready? And go. So you're just going to bend down, make sure those elbows are pointed up to the ceiling, and come back. So bracing your core, right? And remember, we're not moving quickly. You're going to get to repeat this move plenty of times. So burning out in the first round will not do you any good. Okay, and you're just holding tabletop. If you need to modify, just put 1 foot down, right? And it's going to help you brace your core a little bit, okay? So you don't have to do anything too crazy yet, right? The first round is the easy round. It's like your build-up. You got 1 more, and then you're going to relax. So now you've got your feet down on the ground. You're going to be holding a bridge and doing a chest fly. So palms are facing each other. You're going to come wide, slight bend, squeeze together. Okay, we got 30 seconds just like that. Okay, so you'll come wide and squeeze. Make sure your arms are not touching the floor, right? You want to make sure there's a slight bend in those elbows. And of course, you're holding that bridge, squeezing those glutes. So it's not fast, right? Arms should not touch the floor. When your weights come together, they should be right above your chest, right? You should be able to see those weights. Okay, you're doing a great job here. Keep on breathing. Right, and the good news is we got 3 moves. So here's 1 more. Then you're going to relax those hips down. So now what you're going to do You're gonna have both legs up straight, and we're gonna do a chest press motion. So palms are facing out, you're just pressing up and back down. Go for it, okay? So keep that core tight. Remember, we are building into all of these moves today. Okay, so this is your basic foundation that we're building. From here, it just gets more fun, okay? Nice and controlled. Okay, keep on breathing. We got about 10 seconds, right? Oh yeah, just now burning up. Okay, we got 2 more. Here's 1, here's 2. All right, so now we're starting back with our tricep. This time, as your weights come down, you guessed it, one leg kicks out, they come up, that leg comes up, and we're gonna alternate. Okay, so if you modify, just do one side at a time, go for it. So you're gonna bend and kick, come back. Bend and kick, come back. If at any point you need to go down to 1 dumbbell or lighter dumbbells, you can, right? Try to maintain with your heaviest weight that you can until you feel like your form is falling apart, right? So pay attention to your lower back on this move. Okay, taking your time, right? You're just kicking out and back. We're gonna go 1 more to each leg. Here's 1, here's 2. Okay, so now we're going back to our chest fly. This time, as your arms go wide, 1 leg will come up into a marching position. Your leg comes down as your arms come wide. So kind of almost the same format. Ready? And go. So your arms go wide, leg comes up and back. So you're marching and doing a chest fly, right? Marching and doing a chest fly. So taking your time. Okay, if the march bothers you, just don't do it, or you could do tiptoes. Okay, you're doing a great job. Breathe in with the movement, okay? Nice and controlled, right? It's pretty simple, not too bad. You're squeezing, remember those weights don't touch the floor. You got 1 more to each side. Here's 1, here's 2. All right, so now we got both legs up straight, and you guessed it, as your weights come down, 1 leg comes down, right? So you're here and up, right? Here and up, okay? Nice and controlled. Okay, you're doing a great job. Taking your time. Pay attention to your back. Try to have your legs as straight as possible. If you need 1 foot down, guess what? You can. Okay, keep on breathing with it. Ooh, yeah. All right. Got 1 more to each leg. Here's 1. Here's 2. Okay, relax for a second. We're going back to our tricep. This time we're going to be kicking out both legs. Okay, so if both legs feels like too much, just do 1. It's no big deal. Okay, but your weights come down, your legs kick out, you come back to tabletop. Okay, so if you kick up higher, it's easier on your back. If you kick out lower, it's a heck of a lot harder. Okay, but do what you can maintain. There's no point in kicking your legs low if your back is arching. Okay, take your time with this move, right? Lots of arm work today. Your arms should be burning by this point because we have not put our weights down at all. Okay, nice and controlled. We got 1 more. And you're gonna relax. Okay, so now we're getting ready for our chest fly, right? And it's gonna be all kinds of fun, I promise. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go into a chest fly. Your weight's gonna come apart. You're gonna do 3 pulses with your hips. You'll come back together. Switch to the other side, 3 pulses with your hips and back. So you're holding your arms wide when you do that single leg bridge. Okay, so I'll walk you through it a little bit. Arms start up. You're gonna have your left leg come up, arms go wide. You'll do 3 bridge pulses. 1, 2, 3. Weights come together, leg comes down. Other side wide. 1, 2, 3. And you're just going side to side like that. Okay, so nice and controlled. Right? Don't worry about how many reps you get in, except for those 3 pulses, of course. Okay, it's 3 and switch, right? And when you're doing your 3 pulses, those weights are wide. Okay, so you're holding that resistance. We got 1 more to each side. Here's 1, 2, 3. We're gonna switch. Here's 1, 2, 3. You're gonna relax. Okay, so of course, we got our chest press. You guessed it. Both legs come down as the weights come down, right? So you're here, you're gonna come down and up. Okay, we ready? We got 30 seconds. You can always have 1 foot down. Okay, go for it. So only come down as far as you feel you can, right? Even if it's a small motion and you brace your core, that's all that matters. If you have one foot down and reach up, that's perfect. Okay, and we have one more round of all these coming up, right? How am I going to make it different? Oh, I don't know. No, I do. Okay, nice and controlled. Okay, breathe with this movement. Okay, take your time. We got 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. And you're going to relax. Okay, set one weight down. Now we're going to do some single-sided stuff for that tricep. Okay, so you're going to have your right arm has the weight, left leg's in the tabletop, your right leg is out straight. If you can, it's going to hover, and you're going to do a single arm tricep, right? So if you want to hold your arm to make it feel stronger, whatever you can, I don't care. Ready? And go. Okay, so your right leg can be out straight on the floor. If you lift it up and it's just hovering off the floor, it's going to make this move a little bit more challenging. Okay, so right foot can be down, right foot can be up. Okay, and remember, elbow bends and extends. Elbow to the ceiling and back, right? It's getting hard. I know. I'm doing it with you. I'm burning too. Okay, we got 3 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. All right, switching. So left arm is in charge, right? That means our left leg's out straight, right leg's in the tabletop. You're going to bend down and extend. If you want your left leg up into the air, of course you can, or it can be down on the ground. It's still going to work your core that same way, right? With one leg hovering, it just makes it a little bit nastier, okay? So you got 15 seconds. Taking your time. Oh, yeah. All right? We got 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. You're going to relax. Grab both of your weights. Right? So this time, we're going to do a single leg bridge as we do a chest fly. So it's going to look weird. You're going to have both arms up. Right leg is bent. You're going to have your left leg out straight. So as you press up, your leg comes up, your arms come wide, your hips come down as you come together. Okay? So I'll keep showing you if you're confused. Ready? So you're going to go wide and press up. Keep that leg up. Your arms come together and come down. We're only doing one side at a time, right? Do not alternate this. That'd look funny. Okay, but it's nice and controlled. So you shouldn't be whipping through this move, right? There's a lot going on in this move. A lot of body control, a lot of body awareness, okay? So if you think it's easy, something's wrong with you. No, I'm just kidding, but not really. Ha. Okay, we got 2 more. Here's 1. Here is 2. And you're gonna relax. Okay, so same thing, other side. So our left leg is in, right leg is out. Start with those weights up. We're gonna press up, our arms come wide. You come all the way back down, right? Wide and back. Wide and back, right? So if your back was hurting you, you can just keep your hips down and have your leg go up and back. You don't have to bridge, but if you can, might as well, right? You know, might as well bridge if you can. Of course, okay? Nice and controlled. Keep on breathing. We got 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Okay, you're gonna relax. We got our last move of this set, okay? So you're gonna have both legs up straight. Your weights are gonna come down, your legs will come down. You're gonna come up and you're gonna crunch for 5. So you're gonna do 5 toe reaches. Okay, so we'll do our chest press, legs come down. You lift your legs up, you crunch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we just keep on repeating that, okay? Ready? And go. So weights come down, either both legs or one leg goes down. You come up, you crunch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat that fun move, right? Lift with that core. Try not to use your neck, right? And just keep on moving at a pace that you feel like you can maintain, okay? Nice and controlled, right? And we're almost there. Go ahead and finish the set you're on here. So I'm on my 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna relax. And then we're gonna come to the seated position. Yay! Right? Do a little bit of rowing, some tripod rowing. So you only need 1 dumbbell. And we're gonna start on our left side. Okay, so left arm is gonna have the weight. Right leg is gonna be out straight. Okay, so we're gonna start with just our left arm pulling up. Every 5, we're gonna add to it. Right, that means I have to count. Good luck. So you're just starting with your regular row as our form, our basic move here. Okay, so head's not hanging down. Left arm, right leg out straight. You're lifting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now our right leg will lift as our left arm goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now our right leg stays up and we row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our elbow stays by our side and we kick back and bend in for 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're gonna relax, just like that. Easy peasy. So other side. Right arm, left leg out, sets of 5. Okay, ready? And go. So we're for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now our left leg lifts as we lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now our left leg stays up and we row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elbow stays in. We're going to curl and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to relax. And there you are. That's all. It's over that easy.